They assumed that Nigerians are, did you steal the money that you use in buying this? How, like, what?
Destiny will overcome. No, I am not afraid. Like a phoenix in the night, my soul.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, you are welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Amarachi. If this is first time you're seeing my face, hello. Thank you to all my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your constant support. I'm not going to take them for granted, and I'm not taking any of that for granted. Okay, on today's video I'm going to share with you guys some of the things that Ghanaians think about Nigerians. Okay, these things are not absolutely right, they are also not absolutely wrong, but I'm just going to share with you guys. Okay, so the number one that I have here is some Ghanaians actually think that Nigerians are so rich. Okay, they think that all Nigerians are so rich, or let me just say it the way they always say it. Nigerians have money. Nigerians have money, Papa. Nigerians are rich. Oh, I've experienced this so many times, like when I'm buying something or when I've gone to the market to shop, just like the last time that we went to Makla Market, a lot of people keep saying it. Once they realize that we are Nigerians and you're trying to price something, you hear something like, hey, Nigerian man, they are talking to my husband, or they are talking to me, Nigerian woman, Nigerian man, you want to, hey, you have money, Papa. No, you have money. This means that if you are a Nigerian, chances of getting things cheaper are very low for you because everybody assumes that you have money. Oga have money, like Oga have money. We went to the market, and when we come to some particular people to buy, immediately they realize that we are Nigerians. You want to price the goods, pricing goods, like telling them, are you not going to reduce it for me and the rest? And you hear them say, Nigerian woman, Nigerian man, you want me to reduce it for you? Hey, Oga, you have money, Papa, please pay for us. Even when you finish paying, dash us some money. They assumed that Nigerians are very rich, that Nigerians have money, you can afford what they are selling, and you can actually even buy and give them some more money, okay, to keep. So they assume that Nigerians have money. Like what I told you, some of the things that I'm going to share, they are not absolutely right. Of course, people, you watching this video know that not everybody in Nigeria is wealthy, not everybody in Nigeria is rich, but because this is like, they feel good to say it, is not because for anything. They're not saying it to start a competition or to start an argument. They're just saying it free-mindedly. You know, there is something our people call isamadisi in Igbo language. Isaisi, like somebody to, like, hey, how do I put this in English? You know, a kind of romanticizing your head. Yeah, kind of trying to say some words that will actually be so pleasing to your ear that when you hear these words, you will now do whatever they ask you to do. Imagine somebody telling you, you have money. Hey, how can you do this? You that have money. A lot of people, this can actually get into a lot of people, and they will do what they don't really want to do. You get what I'm saying, right? I want to make you feel yourself that I'm actually big, I'm actually richer than what they are saying. So why won't I bring this money out and give them? So they just want to wash your hair, sag easy, so that you bring all the money you have. And if you are someone who cannot actually afford what they are selling at that time, and because of what they are saying, you now bring out all your money. You brought out all your money to give them because of what they are saying. That one don't be for you. So this is the number one thing. The second thing that they assumed, or I have heard several times, which this one, just like I told you, some of them are not absolutely right and some of them are not absolutely wrong. This one that I'm about to say now is not absolutely wrong. It's somehow right. It's up to 80% to 90% right. Guess what it is? They say that Nigerians love meat. Nigerians love meat. I even heard this one at the salon where I went to make my nails, and I also heard it at the salon the other day that I went for my hair. And at the salon, that is where a lot of gossip goes on. So at the salon, the last one was when went for our hair, went to make my hair, and I have food with me, and I started eating. And then the madam, that's the owner of the salon, she was like, hey, Nigerians, this small food that you're eating now, I'm seeing plenty meat in it. Nigerians, you guys love meat, oh, papa. I laughed in as much as there was no much meat there, but as long as she have seen meat, whether it's one or two, it kind of reminded her of something that she already knows or something that she have already experienced, and she started saying, Nigerians, hey, Nigerians and meat. Then the next one is the time I went to make my nails. The lady was like, started talking about Nigerians. I wish I would have filmed that, or maybe I'll go back to her so that you guys will actually hear it from a Ghanaian. You understand? It's kind of fulfilling when you're actually hearing it from the horse's mouth. It's not like I went and gathered all these lies, then I'll come to tell you. I went to make my nails and we started discussing about Nigerians. And she was like, that she have good people that from Nigerians. Hey, she said, no, Nigerians are good though. That I should forget about what is happening right now, that Nigerians are good. That she have so many Nigerian friends that when they come to visit her at the salon, some of them will be like, okay, when it's time to buy food, they will be like, I want 2 meat, I want 3 meat, put plenty meat though. And she will be like, this big meat for you. Some of the things that she said, she mentioned that one of her Nigerian friend, that at a point that she was not having money, she was kind of broke at that point, and then she came to her salon, she visited her at her salon, and it's time to buy food, and she was like, she called her and was like, I want plenty meat, small food, plenty meat. And she looked at her, knowing that she's a friend, but at that point she doesn't have money, and she's not the one that will be paying for the food. She was like, I thought you don't have money and you are requesting for so much meat like this. Who is going to pay it? She said, I beg, if you don't have money, like buy meat for me. You can even leave the food. So we laughed about it, and this is what it is. Nigerians love meat, and Ghanaians have actually found this out. Let me tell you something about Ghanaians. Ghanaians they can eat their food without meat happily, just like what the lady was telling me, that she doesn't even care so much about meat, that in the house when she cook, sometimes the husband will be the one to say, please remove the meat, I'm not in the mood for meat. And she was trying to tell me that it saves money when you buy too much meat. Meat is so expensive and you have to buy lots of meat, and at that point you already spending the money that you budgeted for the month. But when you reduce the way you buy meat, you are actually saving cost. Kenyans can just eat their food without plenty meat. They can eat their food and just with egg, like egg. Yeah, egg is enough. I'm not saying this so that you guys will to bring in room for argument or anything. I'm just sharing what I have seen that Ghanaians think or assume about Nigerians. Okay, I'm not bringing it here so that a lot of people will start having such argument about yes, why would you eat so much meat, or we too, we love meat, or meat is not healthy. Everybody know that meat is not healthy, but I'm not here for that. I'm not saying this because of that. I'm saying this to let you know what Ghanaians actually feel about Nigerians. Okay, Nigerians love meat, papa. Nigerians cannot do without meat. When they are buying food, they request for lots and lots of meat, that in Ghanaian restaurants, that when the meat is finished, that nobody will even bother about it, as long as maybe you have egg, or as long as the food is tasty enough. Let me tell you some other thing that they said. So she was telling me that in Ghanaian restaurants, if you are selling food and you decided to cut it in big portions like that, it brings curiosity. Like, people will ask you, ha, yeah, this one you're cutting your meat big like this, did you steal the money that you use in buying this? How, like, what do you do to get such money? Meat is expensive. You have to sell food, and you are putting this much meat in your food. Like, they will ask some of these questions. So the lady was like, no, you people like meat, papa, you people cannot eat food without meat. So from what I'm saying, if you're someone and you're asking if this is actually true, like, if is it 100% true that Nigerians actually love meat, I'm going to say 80 to 90%. Like, even from online food vendors, sometimes I will see meat and I'm like, for one food, for one okra soup, you will see cow meat, you will see goat meat, you will see assorted, like the cow leg, you will see. Then let's say in one, are we talking about the afan soup, or are we going to talk about the obono soup? This brings me to say what one of my auntie will always say, no, balacharam are like, obono does not like insult. So when Nigerians are making obono soup, they go out and about to make it. They will buy everything. They will buy the meat, the fish, dried fish. Like, you will see dried fish, you will see smoked fish, you will see all kinds of meat, all kinds of fish in one food, and you will see seafood. Like, this is what it is. It is 90 to 100% truth that Nigerians love meat in everything. Like, meat in everything that eating, meat is actually involved. Have you subscribed? Please help my channel to grow. Subscribe to my channel, okay, so that I'll be bringing you guys more amazing content. This period, I'm out for you guys. What do you guys want on this channel? I'm going to give it to you back to back. You guys should subscribe to make me stay here more, okay? Subscribe and support my channel. Thank you for always coming to support me. I don't take any of that for granted. So I want to ask you before you go, have you experienced such thing? Do you think that Nigerians love meat so much more than Ghanaians do? Or do you think that Ghanaians love meat so much more than Nigerians do? And please be fair with your comments. We are not here to argue about anything. We are not here to argue. We are not here to say Ghanaians are better than Nigerians or Nigerians are better than Ghanaians, okay? Like, just respect ourselves, okay? This is just something that doesn't have anything to do with all those arguments, okay? So be fair with your comments. I'm going to see you guys on my next one. Before then, I love you.
Bye.